Hey there, VC. It's Will, Vinyl Landslide. Welcome to my channel. Just wanted to do a quick video. Had a couple acquisitions this week, and I'm pretty stoked about some of the finds I've got. I've only got about 4 or 5 records here I'm going to show, but they're pretty good records in my opinion, and they're all first pressings. So, and I got some really good deals on them. Some of it's was I just kind of stumbled upon, kind of got lucky timing. So, real quick before I get to those, I want to send a shout out to Vinyl Victim, of course, Tales from the Crate, Andrew. I'm going to try to get a video in before your deadline for your 1,000 subscriber contest. So you've actually that's a pretty good contest you've got going there. Got to put a lot of thought into it, so I'm trying to get pretty creative and try to get that in on time. Also, Black Star Vinyl, Vinylverse. Good to see you out there again. Who else here? DJ Trish, new subscriber to my channel. Thank you, I appreciate it. On my way to 100, so that's really cool. Also, I have. I think it's Steve. Yeah, Steve Carlson with Vinyl Community. He's a new subscriber, and I've watched several of his videos on his channel, and he's got some really, really cool stuff. Some off-the-wall stuff you just don't see a lot of people showing, which that really kind of attracts me to his channel, is seeing things that you don't see a lot of other people show. So anyways, and then I know there's a lot more of you out there, so just want to say thanks, and all right, we'll get to it. So the first record I picked up is it's a pretty good gem for me. Jane's Addiction. Let me get that glare out of there. You know what? Let's do this. Jane's Addiction. Nothing Shocking. Okay, this is a first pressing of this, and the way you can tell, it's a 1988. Let's see. Yeah, first pressing 1988, and on the Warner label. But you can tell on these pressings if they're on one side, you've got the rooster right there, and then on the other side, there's a little flame. I don't know if you. God, it's hard to get. There's a little flame right there. That's how you know if you have a first pressing of this actual album. It's really cool to find this, and it is in, I mean, just excellent condition. There's not a mark on it. So, and the sleeve's in really, really good shape. This was a really, really big band for me growing up. You know, this was my middle school years, and I remember when Jane's Addiction was just, they were the big thing. Of course, Perry Farrell, you know, you could credit him for basically starting Lollapalooza when they had all those Lollapalooza fests and concerts. Those were really cool back in the day. So, anyways, I thought that was a cool pickup. You know, found that here in Austin, and I haven't seen a first pressing of that, and, so it was cool to pick that up. Then I picked up a couple new blues albums. So I wanted to show those to you. Kind of been on a really big blues kick lately, so I just kind of went digging, and there's a lot of stuff I want to get to still, but I'm really trying to find more first pressings or some old, you know, that are in good shape. Find deals on stuff. You know, there's some Lightning Hopkins. I've a couple albums of his I'm trying to pick up. I saw a couple today, but they were. I see them quite a bit, so I'm just kind of looking for the stuff that's harder to find right now. Anyway, so my next pickup was this Slow Grind Fever. Okay, Volume 6. Further Adventures in the Sleazy World of Popcorn Noir. Okay, here's the back of it. I'm so sorry about that glare. But this is this is a compilation. Little Jimmy Scott's on here. That's another, for King Records, 1958. Bo Diddley's on here doing the Great Grandfather. Jeanette Washington, Don Sargent and the Buddies, Bob Cayley, Malcolm Dodds, Bill Doggett, John Thomas, Delta Rhythm Boys, Freddie and the Hitchhikers, Aki Voodoo Drums, Laverne Baker, Eddie Jacobs, and Don Elbert. So this is a really cool pickup, and it's kind of a series of compilation records that these guys did. It's on Stagoli Records, I think. So, anyways, I was pretty happy to find that one, and it sounded really cool. So I picked that up. If y'all have heard that, or I'm sorry, if you've heard that one or any of the other volumes out of that actual compilation, because I think there's 6 or 7, maybe 8. Let me know what you think. If y'all have any of the other volumes, I'd be interested to see how those sounded to you guys, and who all was on, because that was the only one I saw there. All right, this next one is pretty cool. I'm glad I found this one. This is a first pressing. Paid a little bit more money for it, not tons, but I was really happy to find it. And that is Freddie King, okay? Bossa Nova and Blues. So, those of you who know Freddie King, and most of you do who are into blues, it's on King Records. So, first pressing, really happy to find this one. That's going to go real well in my blues collection, and it's in pretty decent shape there. So, little ring wear, little split up here at the corner. But overall, the vinyl's in beautiful shape. So it's always cool to get the first pressing of something, and being that's Freddie King, one of the 3 Kings I had, I could not pass that up. So just phenomenal record. If y'all haven't listened to Freddie King, give him a chance if you like blues, because you will not be disappointed. Plays with a lot of extra guys on. I think on this one too, he's got, let's see here, I'm trying to remember who's on here with him. B.B. King plays on here with him. Bossa Nova Blues. I think there's one on here that he plays on, but I could be wrong. But this is a phenomenal find for me, so pretty happy. This was really cool. I've never seen this laying around. Never. This is probably going to be a grail for me. And I don't think I've ever seen anybody show this in the VC for a blues album. But this is actually, I'll tell you how much I paid $30 for this record. It's in just phenomenal shape. First pressing, but it's a Japanese pressing, and they would have asked probably $75-$80 if it had the OBI with it, but it didn't. That's the only reason I think I got a good deal on it. Otherwise, everything else about this record is just awesome. All right, it's George Smith, Blowing the Blues. This guy on harmonica is sensational. If you have not heard this record, you're missing out. So if you might need to zoom in or pause it or whatever to see the songs on there. But this is just, to me, is an absolute gem. Here it is out of the sleeve. Just really cool. But again, it's a Japanese pressing, and it never had they didn't have the OBI with it. So, and this is on P-Vun label. go. Really, really cool. And actually, I've spun this thing, and it sounds so amazing. What a great score. I haven't seen this shown at all, and I'd be interested to see what you guys think of it if you have heard it. But what an amazing record to find. Okay, this is my last one right now. This is the Texas in me. I love everything this guy's put out, and this just was released today, I believe. So, all right, Billy Gibbons, The Bad Blues. I can't even, this I've already listened to this too. Oh, and it also, there's a 45 that he released that also has an unreleased song on here called Rolling and Tumbling. And it's not actually on the actual, no, Rolling and Tumbling is Hot Rod. It is actually not on the LP. So, this is Rolling and Tumbling 45, but then Hot Rod's on the second side, which is really, really cool to have. And if you bought this, you got $2 off the record today when it was released. So, but there's the lineup. Pull that out and shrink. It might help. Pretty cool, man. I love that guitar too. And if you haven't heard this, this is right up your ZZ Top kind of sound. And he really kind of gets funkadelic with a lot of the blues that he does in here. He gets real creative. Amazing guitar work. It's Billy Gibbons. I don't know how you could go wrong with that. And I haven't seen this reviewed yet on the VC, so I wanted to be one of the first people to show this. And you've got to hear it if you love ZZ Top. Billy Gibbons did a lot of stuff with like the Queens of the Stone Age. If you've heard them, there's a couple other bands he did work with. But if you like ZZ Top, if you love the blues, you can't go wrong with it. So give that a listen sometime. Anyways, that's all I was going to show right now. It's not going to be a real long video. We'll keep it pretty simple today. But like I said, I'm going to be doing a contest entry here probably in the next 24 hours, so I'll be back up for Andrew over at Tales from the Crate. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and I look forward to hearing your feedback on those acquisitions. Y'all have a good one.